Indian leather and textiles. The EU will get duty-free access for 93% of its goods over a 10-year period in India. India will remove duties on only 30% of European goods on the first day of implementing the pact. India is also giving duty concessions and quota-based reductions on 3.7% of trade value for the EU. In all, India is giving duty concessions on 97.5% of the trade value for the EU. I want to go across now to Monica Verma, Foreign Affairs expert. Monica, how do you see this development?
Well, I see it with a lot of, optimism, especially because we have launched this Make in India program, and our Prime Minister has given so much emphasis on, producing things. He has given so many incentives for the manufacturing sector to basically, work on a world footing and make sure that we are not just a consumer of products which are manufactured globally, but we are also able to match up and, send our products, made in India products to the world. And at this opportune time, something very tragic happened, that a country like United States, with which we share a positive, with which we used to share a positive, balance of trade. Unfortunately, they had other things to chase, and Russian oil became a problem, which I don't think so. But yes, the 50% tariffs were levied on India. But now with this EU deal that we have, and it's a 2 billion market. The combined market size for India will be now 2 billion. Besides the domestic, consumers, we also will have access to the European market. So I think whether it is leather or it is textiles or it is gems and jewelry, there are so many other things, that do not require as much sophistication in production. But India definitely has an edge in all these categories. The only thing which was stopping India from making sure that we are able to capture these markets is because, certain other markets, in fact, a lot of our own neighbors like Pakistan, Bangladesh and Sri Lanka, they have these GSP concessions which are provided by the developed countries to them. And this is because, they are weaker economies than India. And India did not have that kind of a privilege, which is why Indian textiles were not that attractive, or they were not, that much sought after in these markets. But good that this was a part of the trade deal, and finally we are going to get access to the European market. So I see it in a I see it with a lot of hope. I see it with a lot of optimism that hopefully now Indian artisans, Indian craftsmen, Indian garment industry, Indian textile industry, all of them will be able to capture the market. And the previous speaker was also saying about supply chain. So I see a supply chain developing between India and the European Union countries, especially in these sectors, because, they are aging. They have a very, very old, a larger size of old population, senior citizens, then younger people. And we luckily have one of the largest demographic dividends across the world. So I see that, the Make in India program will get a great degree of support from this. And I also see that as creating jobs in India. So, yeah, it's a good thing.
All right. I'll come to you, Major General Dr. Rajan Koshar, very shortly after addressing this. Now, Union Minister Piyush Goyal has now shared a picture showing how